Welcome back to the Healthcare Uncomplicated YouTube channel. Before I proceed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, check all the previous content, and enjoy and share this all amazing previous content with your communities in healthcare. But without further ado, let me introduce you to today's guest. Is Gürhan Zincircioglu. He's a digital health strategist, consultant, a physician, a member of the HIMSS EMEA board, and also a member of the KLAS Research International EMEA board. Gürhan, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for inviting me to this nice interview. I'm so glad, and I would like to say hello to everyone from Turkey. Uh, the sunny day in Turkey, which is about 35 degrees centigrade in Izmir, where I live. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. It's very nice to have you here. And today we are discussing patient engagement and the very interesting topic. And the first question that I have for you is why patient engagement is so hard to achieve?
Well, in the recent time, especially after the COVID-19, the patient engagement is becoming more important for the healthcare givers, for the patients, and also the vendors as well. So many patients may not be aware of the importance of their active involvement in their own healthcare. So, with this, one of the main challenging reason in the patient engagement, and they may not fully understand the benefits of being engaged or the potential risks of not participating actively in their treatment. So we also have effective communication between healthcare providers and patients is crucial for patient engagement. So that's another communication barriers for the challenging as well.
Sure. Thank you so much. And going ahead, what are the most common barriers, and can you suggest effective strategies to overcome them?
Sure, yes. The main problem is, I think, the barrier is the infrastructure and also the regulations as well, where we can count several common barriers that people often encounter when trying to achieve their goals or solve problems. Lack of knowledge or information. Sometimes people may not have the necessary knowledge or information to move forward. To overcome this barrier, you can conduct research, seek guidance, take courses or workshops to go further. But another issue is the fear of failure can be paralyzing and prevent individuals from taking necessary risks. To overcome this barrier, maybe they can understand that failure is often a stepping stone to success and an opportunity for growth and learning. That's another thing. And also break down goals into smaller, achievable steps to build confidence and reduce the fear of failure. And also limited access to resources such as time, money, or equipment can hinder progress. To overcome this barrier, individuals can prioritize and allocate resources effectively and identify the most critical resources needed and allocate them accordingly. I think to look for creative solutions like partnering with others, seeking grants or funding opportunities, or utilizing shared resources, also alternative resources for this kind of patient engagement.
Brilliant, Graham. You mentioned some really important things there. Thank you so much for giving this practical advice and these practical strategies for people to also think about them. But you mentioned really important the lack of information, because in healthcare, as you know, we talk a lot about of misinformation, but often it's the lack of information in the first place. So that's very important. I like what you mentioned about the fear of failure, because as human beings, we are always very skeptical of trying something new, because we don't want to feel like we don't look good, or it didn't go our way, or we didn't succeed. So that's so important. It is these simple things that make the difference, and the big difference. Thank you so much for highlighting these very important things. And the third and last question that I have for you is, what are the best ways to leverage technology for patient engagement?
Well, the common things in the recent time, as you know, patient portals. Implementing patient portals allows individuals to access their medical records, test results, appointments, scheduling, and communicate securely with healthcare providers. And also with this smartphones, we do have mobile health apps, and we have a bunch of developing mobile applications that provide health-related information, reminders, warnings, or tools can significantly enhance the patient engagement. And the telemedicine and the virtual visits, it's another other item. So telemedicine offers remote access to healthcare services, allowing patients to consult with healthcare professionals through video calls or virtual visits. And the other thing is, as you are really interested in this topic, wearable devices and remote monitoring. So, utilizing wearable devices like fitness trackers, smartwatches, and health monitoring sensors allows patients to track their vital signs, physical activities, sleep patterns, and more, so on. So, these devices can transmit real time data to healthcare providers and enabling proactive intervention and personalized care. So on the other hand, we do have some online support communities, like creating online communities or forums where patients can connect with others who have similar conditions, like clubs, or experiences can foster engagement and emotional support, which is really important. Patients can share information, discuss treatments, and learn from each other, creating a sense of community and empowerment. And maybe I can say health education and resources, like offering online resources, educational materials, interactive tools, can empower patients with knowledge about their conditions, treatment, options, and preventive measures. And also, I think one of the other thing is personalized communication. So leveraging the technologies like automated messaging, email, or and chatbots, bots, and can enable personalized communication between patients and healthcare providers. So sending appointment reminders or medication alerts for the pills and others, health tips, and follow-up instructions tailored to individual needs can foster ongoing engagement and empower health outcomes. And I can say gamification and incentives as well, incorporating gamification elements such as challenges, rewards, achievements into healthcare apps or platforms can enhance patient engagement.
Brilliant, Gürhan. Thank you so much. That is a magnificent way to finish. I mean, you were so much in that. And you mentioned, of course, the patient portals. And now there are so many remote monitoring companies, as you know, which is good, but at the same time, is just they appearing every day. Lots of platforms. I love what you said about wearables, because, as you know, I'm an advocate of wearables, and I've been talking about wearables for a few years. But there are actually a lot of technological tools that we're starting to use, the traditional ones and the more like technological ways. Yeah, thank you so much. Graham, we come to the end of the interview, but I have one last little question, which seems like a big question related to the channel, which is how can we make healthcare uncomplicated?
Well, I think we are getting more easy in the healthcare system unless the we break the borders of the like GDPR, which is really important in the recent time, and in my country as well. So the GDPR is sometimes uh, stopping or making barriers in between sharing the data. I don't know if we don't share the data, how we could survive during the COVID-19. So we should make it more easy when we share the data space. That will be more easy, I think.
Brilliant. Graham, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your amazing, input, your expertise, and of course, accepting my invite.
It's my pleasure, and I'm so glad to join to your link and your interview. Thank you so much, and looking forward to see you again.
Yeah, we will see each other soon. I'm gonna round up. We always seeing each other, even after a few years. I'm gonna
Yeah,
round up now to all our viewers and listeners. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also acknowledge our channel partners, and I'm gonna post Graham's social links in here. Engage with him on LinkedIn. Follow his amazing work, and I'll see you all next time.